No one tells me anything anymore. I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I don't even wake up in the morning because I didn't go to sleep. It's not because I was too cold or shivering. It's not because I was having a bad dream. It's not because the mattress is too soft. It's because my esophagus is burning. Acid reflux, or that's what they say. That's what they tell me. Did you know? Everything these days is fake. So how do I know what this is? How do I know? Don't want to go to a doctor. So how do I know? How do I know whether that doctor is the real deal and not Mr. Steele? So that's a problem, you know. Ever since the 50s, when they hijacked radio, a little bit before that with FDR and his New Deal, hijacked the radio. Orson Welles, War of the Worlds, that panic, everybody believed we were being invaded by Martians. Acid reflux. I'm not buying it. Too smart. Everything's fake, including my pain. Yep. Fake currency. That's right. I'm gonna pay that fake doctor with fake $100 bills, fake credit card, stuff that's just printed out of midair. Digits keyed into a screen by some banker. Ha! Don't think so. No, I don't think so. It's not the way we do things around here. The way we do things around here. We keep it real. We keep it real, you know. That was what my father told me. My father told me. He said, you can't keep it real. You might as well not be here. You can't keep it real. Because when you can't keep it real, that's when it happens, you know? That's when they get you. Because you can't tell shit from shit. This from that. So, now, my dad was a little bit of a ruffian, for sure. He didn't have a lot of the sophistication that I got growing up and going to college. I mean, he was a real kind of dude, roughneck from the hood, a hooligan, really. Ruffian, miscreant, ne'er-do-well. All those adjectives, that's my dad. Because, you know, people will fuck you over, man. That's how they do it. Everything is not what it seems. You know? You gotta know when people are pulling a fast one on you. Yeah. Because that's how the human being. That's how the human being controls. It controls the other human beings, you know? Because Good human beings, they trust. They trust. Bad human beings, they don't trust. And so the bad human beings, well, they just control good human beings through deception, right? Right? So you gotta presume that when you're around people that don't look good, they got that vibe on them, you know, that vibe that's got, smells like sulfur, smells like Satan just walked into the room. Those people, you can't trust them. They're gonna try to control you. That's right. They're gonna kind of control you through deception, through fake money, fake acid reflux, fake news, fake doctors, fake pandemics, all that. It's all about getting in your mind and turning the levers and the puppet strings from behind. You know, the puppet strings. Puppet strings that control. So, Pops, how do you know if anybody is good or not? You know? If we've just been raised, right, from the cradle to trust people, right? And, you know, it's not the war of the worlds anymore, but you go online, you don't know what to believe at all, you know? You could have scientists making up data, right? Pharmaceutical companies making up data. Health professionals are making up data. Everybody's making up data these days. And you don't even know who to trust, right? Even the people who tell you that they're trustworthy are just lying right to your face. So, Pop, you know? What do you do about the fact that everybody's lying? That's right. You pop a cap in their ass. That's what you do. Yeah, but Dad, I can't pop a cap in the ass of Bill Gates, Joe Biden, Fauci. I can't pop a cap in their ass. Yeah. Who told you that? Huh? Son, who told you can't pop an ass in those guys? Look, I don't want to pop an ass and just pop a cap in their ass. Who told you that you can't pop a cap in their ass? You know, you saw that. You saw that with that, you know, the president of Qantas, right? You saw that. Giving a speech. He's the one who just talking about mandatory vaccinations for flying out of Australia. Some guy popped a cap in his. No, he didn't pop a cap. Yeah, he popped the cap in his. No, he put a pie in his face. That's what I'm talking about. He popped a cap in his ass. Okay, all right. So. Yeah, because, you know, what? That's the same thing that happened with the Bill Gates guy. Remember? Some man came up there with a pie and smacked the pie in his face. Yeah, I remember that. Well, that's the modern equivalent of popping a cap in a guy's ass. But that seems kind of emasculated to me because those guys can just wipe the pie off and keep on dominating the world. That's true. That's true. So, you gotta go deeper because that's what we did in the hood, you know? That's what we do. When some mafioso wannabe comes up to me and starts, you know, talking to smack, I put a pie in his face. You know, or one of my associates puts a pie in his face. And that might be why I lost, you know, my kingdom back in the day, and maybe why I lost it, because we used pies instead of guns, and that's what we said we would do. We would pop a cap in his ass, put his real piece of pie, just a whole pie right in the face, So when I see Bill Gates or this Qantas guy getting a pie in his face, I'm like, boom, you pop a cap in his ass. But what I want to say to you, my favorite son, my only son, my firstborn, and my only born, is that you gotta take it to the next level. It's like, when the Godfather's talking to his children, he's like, you gotta take it to the next level. It's, Don Corleone, you wanna give him a deal, he can't refuse. He's talking to whoever he's talking to, He's like, I want you to take it to the next level. So what I'm saying to you, son, is you gotta pop a cap in his ass, but you gotta use something other than pie. Pie is not gonna change the world. Pie is good. It's a way to say to somebody, don't fuck with me. Get off my street. Take that shit over there. But you're not incapacitating them. And what I think you're saying is you want to incapacitate. You want to really pop a cap in his ass. You don't want to stay with the pie. I get that. And that's why you're my son. You're gonna take it to the next level. Real good. Real. Yeah, but I don't want to go to prison, Like, I could pop a cap in Fauci's ass and go to prison, and that's not what I want to do, I want to have a conversation with this guy. Sit him down and present the data and the information so that he can see that he's running a hoax, But he's not going to listen to me. I'm just nobody for him. So what I want to do is find out a situation where I can put him in a cul-de-sac, so to speak, and just mold his mind, like the way that my mind was molded from the time I was born until now. You didn't go to college, but that's to your benefit, because if you would have gone to college, you would have been manipulated like me. And I, I gotta say, I'm thankful for growing up on the streets, because then I could start to see when people are manipulating you, right? See, when you're on the street, you can see it. See, that's the problem. Right? That is the problem. Today, we got people who don't know. Right? They don't even know to not be trustworthy. They don't know. They just trust, but they didn't grow up on the streets of Little Sicily, They don't know. They don't know who that guy is. When they're looking through the screen on their computer, they're just trusting. But when I grow up, and I see that motherfucker in front of me, he's got that look in his eyes, like he's gonna take me out or put a pie in my face. Well, I gotta size him up, don't I now? I gotta size him up. And so, you coming for me? You want this? Are you coming here? Because you're not gonna want to cross this line. This line is mine. Right here. Beyond this territory. You put one foot over this territory, I pop you with some pie. Now at first, I gotta tell you, son, that was really good. That was all that we needed in the hood. Because people didn't want pies in the face. And it wasn't gonna escalate into knives or guns or dirty nukes. It wasn't gonna be that. Back when I was growing up, it was like, yeah, okay, I don't want a key lime pie in my face. And if you get really dirty, it's apple pie with some crust. Because then the crust messes you up. It scars your face. When the pie goes into the face with the crust, it scars you. Crust we trust. Crust we trust. So back then, I'd be on the street. I had my own corner, right? Right there, Little Italy. I had my own corner. People walk by. I had a table. I looked them in the eye. I had a table with all my favorite pie. And I'm looking at them. And I'm walking by and I'm like, is that person trustworthy? Is that person trustworthy? How many pies did you have on that table? I had a lot of pies, man, because I knew this woman. I had the table and my station, my perch, I had a stool. And I had a woman 3 doors down making pies. She did making pies, hot pies. Hot, steaming hot. They'd be coming out any time of the year. Because I'll be on that street corner every time in the year. And let me tell you something. When I was younger, I go in there and I get my pies. And I eat. And I straight up a friendship with this woman. But this woman, she's single. She's a widow. She doesn't have any children. She starts to like me. We start to talk. And I become like a son. I become like a son to this woman. That's right. She takes me under her wing, as they say. And she takes me in there. And she's like, I love you. And I'm going through my own existential crisis. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do about all these shifty-eyed people walking by, going about their lives, but they're not even really. There's none of that. They're not real inside. They're hollow. There's nothing going on here. Nothing. And so I'm sitting there at the counter because they got a nice little counter. And you eat your pie. You can have coffee and pie, or soda and pie, right? Lemonade and pie. And I'm sitting there eating my pie, talking to my mom, telling her I gotta do something for her because I'm proactive. I gotta do something. So what do you think I did? Well, I know the story, Dad. You told me the story about 100 times. Yeah. I'm never gonna stop telling you the story because this is how you take on the family lineage, the family trajectory. This is how you get your ideas, your seeds on how to take it to the next level. Right? You gotta take it up a notch. As they say, take it up a notch. Right? I started. I had my story. Pies. I told Mom. I said, Mom, these people are dishonest. They're lying through their teeth all the time. All the time. They never, ever stop lying. I see it in their eyes. I see it in the way that they walk. I see it in what they wear. The clothes are false. The clothes are lies. Everything about them is a lie. And I knew it back then. I said, these people, they're going to rise to important, prominent positions in society, and then they're going to lie to everybody. And no one is going to be able to know the truth. No one's going to be able to tell the difference between true and false. No one. People going to be walking around plugged into screens. I could see it back then. Because I was asking myself the big questions. How are you going to lie to everyone at the same time? And I knew about the radio. I knew about the TV. And I saw that transition. Real young. Saw it. Remember it. It's going to keep on transitioning. And I deduced how it was going to keep going. It's going to go from radio to TV to computer to little screens. And then it's going to get in the head. Directly, little chips, little neural implants like that guy. Elon Musk getting that neural link in the mind. So the deceptions go straight to the mind. The falsehoods go straight to the mind. And so I talked to my mom. I was like, Mom, we gotta stop that. what are we gonna do? And when she loved me because she took me under her wing, she said, I want to help you. I make the best pies. I make the best pies. I make so much money making the best pies. Yeah, she made some good pies. She made the great pies. Yeah, they were really good. No, they were great. Yeah, okay, I liked them. They were the best. All right. They were the best. Yeah, they were the best pies in all of New York, city and state. Okay, they were good. You let me finish my story. You can get yourself a little pie in the face. You don't stop it. All right, Pops. Listen. I talked to her. I said, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna turn the world into an honest place. You, me, Mom, we're gonna turn the world into an honest place. I'm gonna put something out there in the corner. I'm gonna put up a table. I'm gonna get a stool. You're gonna bring the pies out. And every time I see some dishonest motherfucker walking by, I didn't say motherfucker to her. Cause she's like my mom, you know? I didn't say, yeah, you probably didn't. No, shh. I didn't say it. I'm telling you that now. That's what I thought at the time, but I didn't say it. And that's not dishonest. That's just me being respectful of my mom. Your adopted mom. Don't you know? I wanted to change the world there on my little street corner, little sister Lily. So every time I saw someone walk by, I grabbed a pie and right there in my face, and I popped the cap in his ass. And he'd be wiping it off, and I give him a little towel. I said, don't take that towel. Because I had a little heap of towels, dirty towels, and my friend from the laundromat come grab them, throw them. I had a full fucking operation. I managed to put the pies in the faces of thousands of people because I saw where they were going. After a while, you start to figure out the trajectory. Now, I always thought you were going to be an honest man when you grew up, and that you would take on the family business, or as I would say, the family operation, and you would carry it forward to the next step, right? You would get to the point where I was at that point where I could see people. And I knew they were going to build a life of lies, and that they were going to take in the lies, and they were going to propagate the lies, and they were going to live their lives in lies. Because that is what you got to do as my son. You got to know all these people, and you probably aren't going to use pies because pies aren't effective like they were back then in the day. And you don't have the operation because Mom passed away. Okay? Things are more expensive these days, so you gotta find a way to educate these people. Most of them innocent people. Right? They don't know that they've been lied to from the day that they were born. They don't know that their mind is full of lies. That the mind is lies. They don't know. They ain't got no clue. Because they've never been given anything that shows them the opposite. They never get that opposite point of contrast where they know the truth. The only truth they know is that they've been lied to, but they don't even know that that is the truth of their condition. No pie in the face. So it is incumbent upon you as my heir to figure out, but come up with some kind of plan to pop a cap in the ass of the liars of the world. I'm talking about the biggest liars in the world, down to the smallest liars of the world who don't even know they're lying. So, that's pretty much the last conversation we ever had. Is he was taken out by some rival that he offended I don't know how many years ago, by putting a pie in his face. So I respected my dad. A lot. And now I can't get him out of my mind. I'm constantly thinking about pies. About human beings. And lies.